Hey guys, I got the access to the beta version, I guess, of more Kombat Onslaught, and I'm disappointed. And I usually don't say that I'm disappointed over a modern Mortal Kombat thing, because I usually expect it to be dog shit, right? This, and I even did like a video when it was like revealed and we knew nothing about it. I was like, oh, like this is actually like a good idea on paper. And it is, obviously, it still is. And even when like stuff for this was being leaked, well, I say leaked, but WB literally just released it and then they unlisted it. So I don't know if this is like, I don't know if that was intentional. I'm guessing not, but I don't know how that accidentally happens. I don't get what's going on. I have no fucking clue what's going on in this franchise. It's a downward spiral, and it continues to amaze me, like how poor the lows of this franchise are. You know, like from Aftermath to the movies to this, really poor stuff. So I'll go over why this is a bad game, even for mobile game standards. Yeah. But then let's clarify. Like I got this from like 8bkcombo.com or something, and it's literally just there to download. And you press the download button, and it just downloads it as if you're on the regular app store, and then it comes up on your thing. So it's very similar to get this. Now I would recommend getting this. I got this to check out stuff, see what's going on. And the fact of the matter is, there's not really anything here. It is a beta, and this thing's supposed to come out in fall next year. But it's already showing like bad signs, but I'm sure we'll carry out with more content we get. Firstly, the roster. That's the store. Well, okay, so these crystal things, we'll go over the currencies now that I think about it. You have the crystals, it has purchase crystals, and there's no like microtransactions yet because this game's not supposed to be out. Then you've got the soul things, which you'll use to summon stuff. This is literally the only thing you can actually buy with gems, at least at the moment. So that's all I've been getting with them. And I've been getting a lot. I've gotten like 700 by now, and I've just been spending on things. And the summon thing is what you use to get characters. And other stuff, like relics and shit, I don't properly understand them, but it's just stuff that like you equip to characters and it gives them like a buff in some regard, like literally any fucking RPG game. You also got coins. I think you can buy coins, and you can even buy them with the arena token things, which is probably the way to go about it. Like looking at it right now, this is the only thing of value worth buying. And I assume in the fall end is probably only better things to get because that's really poor. Like, there's no like packs or anything at the moment because microtransactions aren't here. There are time things like it's arena season, and I don't know if like people who have this beta access will just lose it, or if we just happen to be able to keep it. I don't know what's happening. This is one of the most bizarre launches I've seen for anything. But yeah, those are the free currencies, and gems for the paid microtransaction thing. You get a surprisingly generous amount of them, and that's probably going to change for the full release, I imagine. I don't see that sticking. I feel 700 already is an absurd amount. Maybe after I've done all the story stuff, I just won't really get any more, and it's just these initial early rewards that are popping off. I don't know. so you have the summon thing, and you like press summon, and it teaches you the soul chamber thing, and it shows up a character here. So Aaron Black, when it shows up the character, and it says summon, you don't summon that character. It's very odd that they thought that new thing. And also here, this middle thing is the Gong of Prosperity. Now I actually kind of like this. It's just like a general feature. It like charges for quite a while, but you can still claim it whenever, pretty much. And you get like a variety of things, including gems. See, like 8 gems. Like that is ridiculously generous for like the currency thing, right? So that is impressive. But also I noticed that they're not generous with coins though. They're not generous with the regular currencies like coins. You get a lot from the start, but you have to burn through pretty fast because you gotta level up quickly to keep up with the story stuff. And this is why when like stuff is being revealed, people are being really slow about like getting around to like showing off like the story stuff. I know you can find all that stuff on YouTube by now. It's very hard to find. You probably have to go through a lot of foreign channels, like I did, because I'm fucking insane. I love wasting time. But well, yeah, it was because you will actively get stuck on certain parts of the game, and because there's not enough content in the game right now, you literally can't play the game anymore. You need to stop. Because going back to the older like stuff doesn't actually matter. You get these little like token things, like the equivalent like stars. So you usually get 2 stars because usually it forces like the final request. It's not even like about have all like your heroes survive or whatever. It is literally just something like I have 2 characters from like insert class here. So yeah. And I've got an inbox thing, it seems. I don't know why that was lighting up, but yeah, you get like this welcome thing. Maybe you want the first of it? Oh. I didn't actually read this. But it does mention you are one of the first to play NetherRealm's first ever RPG. So, was this intentional? Like I don't know how they know that. I don't think they have like a limited amount of people, and then they go, "Oh my god, it's one of the first people. Let's just chuck that message in." I assume this is the beta welcome. So yeah, it must be intentional then. Interesting. And another quick thing here, you see my icon as Raiden, or see your profile name. You start with new command and you can like change it. So. And you get like roster threat, which is like your overall sound of things. I don't know why it's basing it off of Scorpion Kung Lao, this spirit thing. We'll get to the spirits, and Raiden, because I've swapped Scorpion out all my teams for Johnny by now because Scorpion is fucking dog shit in this game. Like objectively inferior to like most of the other characters because he has like one ability, which is just his fucking spear, which is actually alright, but it only targets one person. And you'll have other characters who can just do something like that, but better, where instead of like fucking dragging someone into like your clump of just people fucking fighting, they just go to him. Like Johnny just does like a shadow kick over to someone, which is way better. I think he does more damage anyway. I think actually he has a higher level. I'll get to the stuff, but your war banner. At the moment, there's like options based on like what characters you have, and oh wow, they did just add these. These were not here before. They must have been added at some point. I was just gonna say it's just the characters, but yeah, you have the different logos. What's called? Is that hard to reach tier? Is that why you're locking actually good 3DR logos away from me? But yeah, those look sick. The Day Lights and Deception, very nice. And they got like a little clean touch up there. So that's cool. And then you've got your titles, which I believe are the same as. Well, some of them are the same as. These different variations of the same character, and there aren't many. There's one for Kung Lao, one for Aaron Bak, one for Shao Kahn, one for Jax, one for Sonya, and that might be it. And it's just like a different costume, and I guess they have different abilities, and it basically gives them like a variation name, you know. So yeah, I'll show you that. And so much as live it. There's no virtuous thing, I don't think. So I'm guessing that means Setron will be playable at some point. I don't know the significance of that. I know the quests. You got your daily quests, you got your weekly quests. You know, stuff. It's all just like these things. They look like souls per character XP. Using level up characters. Why it's not just the coins, I don't fucking know. I feel it's an unnecessary thing on top of thing. Or you have character XP specifically for one thing, because you have to spend both on leveling up characters, which just makes the character XP thing just redundant. It doesn't need to be there if you're already spending coins. Yeah. And you got your achievements, and yeah, you see, you get like 50 for completing like each chapter. And it says chapter 10, but basically there's only 2 chapters right now. But the thing is, the little sections in each chapter, they also call chapters, because fuck you. And chapter 1 is Scorpion, and chapter 2 is Johnny Cage. Both very overrated characters. So yeah, I'm not into that. I'm really not. And wow, see, look at that. That's crazy. But these do feel like one-time rewards, it's looking like. So I don't know if this generosity will last, especially not until like the full release. But yeah, actually, since I do have enough, I'll buy a pouch of souls. Because again, that's the only thing I can really think of buying at the moment. See, there's Scarlet. We'll probably get Scarlet. We'll open it, see if we get a character, and you get this cool animation with the, I guess, Shadow Priest, I guess. And we didn't get a character, we got, what the fuck is that? Meditation beads, fucking hell. That's boring. Jesus, game. Yeah, might as well go for the store again. There's like, you got like the arena store, and you can get like some the Tusha Chris, and yeah, a lot of them are referencing 3D era stuff, or just like obscure stuff, I guess. I seen one about fucking Dream Realm Psych Bomb for some reason. That's one thing I got. Friendly Dagger looks like the dragon teeth. I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's different. Yeah, you get like the points you can spend on stuff. Now, why the fuck is the Chris so expensive? Also, it's Chris with 2 S's. I know that's not what the actual spelling of it in real life is, but I thought the whole point of it being referred to as the Chris is that it stands out with the second S. I thought that was intentional. I know there's like 1 fighting style like game, maybe like 2 from the 3D that just are the complete wrong name. But I'm pretty sure Chris with 2 S's is intentional. The Tusha was the name of the sword, so I guess that's clever. I don't know why you'd fucking say both. I don't know why you give both names, just call it one or the other. I don't fucking know. I'm nitpicking her, definitely. And I still don't believe in nitpicking thing. I think criticism is valid, even in small fucking doses. XP for your characters, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing you can get. There's no point now, because you do get a lot of them. Now, here's your modes. Boss Towers, Arena, Story. Now, the Boss Towers right now, and they seem to treat it, available always. I don't know if that's just a beta thing. and like they'll actually rotate the bosses. But basically, just fight like a boss, and that boss is one of these characters. You literally cannot get past the first boss wave. Like the scaling of difficulty from the first one to the second is fucking insane. And then arena is basically your PvP thing. Oh, I got a new tier. Wow, crazy. Look at my battle log. See what my defense team's been up to. They've been doing all right, I guess. And since I got MK Level on Switch, I have literally not had a single person fight me on AI battle. My battle log is completely empty, so this game is more alive than MK11. The fucking beta mobile game is more active than your most recent console game. That is insane. But yeah, I'm not going to show off any gameplay because you can find it, but it's fucking dog shit. Yeah, the collection. Here the cards. So I already got some people here. Like this is Raider Hat Kung Lao, Johnny Cage, Raiden, Scorpion, Sonya, Liu Kang, and you got like some generics like this Shao Soldier, which, yeah, you might be noticing they're just reusing MK11 assets. And yeah, they are. Or sometimes the occasional MKX asset. Like this is like the classic, like this is like the ninja costume for Cassie and Jackie in MKX. And mending spirits are like, well, there's three of the spirits, right? Mending is actually like really useful, and my initial assumption was that, well, you know, the generics aren't going to be as strong as the main characters, but they fucking are. Scorpion is fucking worse than like all of them. Mending Spirit is like the best character in this fucking game. And there's also character stars, but most of the characters are 3 stars. I'll actually show you a list because the summon thing does have a list. Yeah, we'll go to level 30, and you have to individually level up, and there's even like a fucking loading screen, so you can't even spam it. It's so annoying. It's just fucking dumb. But yeah, you see, like it's all 3 stars and stuff. So I can't actually like preview the black out characters. But I don't know who this first guy is. It's definitely a generic character of some sort, because I would recognize the model otherwise. It might be a generic Shogun warrior or something. I don't know. Maybe it's Harkonnen warrior. I don't know. And that's the one I have no clue about. This is Sub-Zero. This is a just like Special Forces commander, or just it might say command in general. Because guess what? They reuse the Special Forces characters for the Black Dragon team. And you see them both in the Crimson Forest for some reason. And they clearly don't understand what the Crimson Forest is, lore-wise, because the Crimson Forest, right next to it, is Chard Mountain, the main headquarters of the Red fucking Dragon. I want to know who's not in the game. Dagon, Suhao, Movado, no Red Dragon goons. None of them are in the game. There are no 3 characters except for Frost, which Frost is very surprising to be here. But again, it's still an MK11 asset reuse. This is just like a regular SF soldier. This is Commando soldier or something. Actually, I think it's Camouflage Sonya. So I don't know if her ability is going invisible or some shit. I have no fucking clue. And she's also wearing like pink, so it's not really camouflage. I don't fucking know why they chose that name. This is Scarlet. This is an old like Shaolin Master who looks cool, and you could have put the same amount of effort into these generics as you could have bringing in actual name characters, but whatever. And this is a Undying Shao Kahn, who is actually pretty cool, I'll admit. It is just using his samurai shit. Because they just, for like a different variation, they just like pick a costume from like the many variants. And like some of them like different like colours. Like of all the colour palettes, they make their own. Why? I don't know why. They have some cool ones like the Kung Lao one, but you know. Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, oh, and that's regular Shao Kahn. Noob Saibot. This is a regular Lin Kuei who is just reusing Katana's mask, the same mask that Katana used in this game. Again, they have so many masks they could have used. Why would they pick that? I don't know. She looks cool, and she's also like a cryomancer because they just think generic Lin Kueis are cryomancers now. She looks cool in this preview thing, but the thing is, when you see her full character, she's wearing like snowwear because Lin Kuei. But then she's wearing a skirt and her just fucking thighs are exposed, and saying for like having no sleeves on, which I'm fine with. I don't think that's actually sexualized. I don't think that's really a problem. But it doesn't make sense. It's so counterintuitive. Why are you wearing this big snow coat and then this? And you could have just said because it's a cryomancer for some reason. That, oh, well, cold doesn't affect him. But why are you wearing a snow coat? Like, why? It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, not even she's that cool. She does have her own voice lines. So apparently, like, a few of these guys have voice lines, like the Commando does too. But it's just generic lines. It has no personality stuff for John. Also, Quan Chi has a new voice. Raiden has a new voice. I don't know any of the VAs. Also, Sonya has a new voice because, of course, Ronda Rousey doesn't want to do any more voice work because fuck her. Then you got Kung Lao. Then you got Katana. And yeah, Katana right next to the fucking Lin Kuei there. You could see them, that's the same. You got Kano, you got two variations of the Jax. I can't tell which one's which. Jade. Goro, who is 5 stars. It's Goro, and then like an Eren Black variation, and a Kung Lao variation, and a Shao Kahn variation, which is odd. Kind of swag that Goro's like, that Sinner's like the strongest motherfucker here, though. This is Fujin. This is Frost using a MK11's Sub-Zero mask. Even though she has like a Lin Kuei mask with like a logo on it. So, I don't know. And she's also wearing like a classic, I say classic, but yeah, the human Frost costume. And she actually is human here, which is cool. When she shows her in the story though, she's immediately kicked out of Lin Kuei because, basically she's like, hey, Scorpion, not gonna let you in because you kind of killed the Grandmaster's brother, because that her logic is reasonable for attacking fucking Scorpion. And then Sub-Zero shows up and is like, yeah, Frost, this guy's pretty sus. And then like Scorpion convinces him because we need fire and ice all over again because fucking hell, they can't be original. And then Frost is like, what? You deserve to die, Sub-Zero. Like, what the fuck? That was a big escalation. And then Sub-Zero kicks her out of the clan. Also, that leads into another fight where you gain Sub-Zero as like a fucking guest. That's what they call him. And basically you're forced to use whoever character the chapter is. So I'm forced to use Scorpion, even though he is terrible in this game. Both as a character and gameplay-wise. Sub-Zero shows up. And he just fighting Lin Kuei. So I guess the kind of implication is Frost just gets the whole clan to fucking jump you guys. So yeah, Frost is the true Grandmaster. Let's get real. But no, she's kicked out right after because there is no logic to this story, and the characters don't interact like humans. Whoever wrote like the narration stuff and the interaction stuff, and not the cinematics. Completely different writers there. The cinematics are the same quality as MK11, which isn't a good thing, but there's some decent stuff in those. Like Baraka in 1 is... Oh, so Baraka should be here. Yeah, the bottom row. Baraka, that's a variation of Eren. Okay, no, that's Eren himself. And that's another variation of Eren. But yeah, Baraka's like wearing his shirtless costume. It's a really odd choice, but I can look past it. He's characterized well, at least in one scene, where Shiva is the queen of Shokan, even though this is seemingly like MK2 times. It's somewhere between MK2 and MK4, right? And it's like clearly like events like right after the Sub-Zero is a Grandmaster and they're just ignoring a Cyber Link Way. And also Frost is just fully grown in a Link Way, come MK2 stuff. So yeah, that's kind of MK versus DC stuff. But I'm not going to forgive that. That's still dumb. How has that happened twice? How have you made such a shit decision twice? And then, yeah, Shiva is the queen of the Shokan in MK2. And Goro's here. So, and you want to know what they refer to Goro as? The Prince of the Shokan. So, Shiva is Goro's mom. And now I'm starting to see why I've lost hope with this game. Very dumb. But Baraka is like, yeah, he's like fucking debating with the Shokan, like, yeah, are people gonna starve you? Let's use your land, and the land's technically owned by Shao Kahn because he rolls the realm, you dumb fucks. And she was like, no, I'm just going to abuse my position and have Shao Kahn fucking genocide you guys. Because the Shokan are just racist now, I guess. Goro seems alright, except he's just a Shao Kahn loyalist at the end of the day, I think. There's one interaction with Johnny where, like, Johnny's like, hey bro, we need your help against like the fucking Talk Islands who were pissed off or something. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Johnny and Fujin are tag teaming as well, which fun I guess, but where's Nightwolf? Why and why would they choose Johnny and Fujin to go to Outworld to figure stuff out? And Radiant has like fucking hologram powers, and he shows up a map, and then they're looking at the map, and then he sends like Johnny and Fujin, not even a guy knowledgeable of Outworld, like Boraicho, because why would Boraicho be in this game? Why would we have any interesting characters here? Fucking hell. I just got on a massive like fucking meltdown, but basically, yeah, Goro says, I'm not your bro. So yeah, Outworld doesn't know what that means, I guess. It's funny, but what? Why? They just don't speak like people. It is like fucking AI generated bullshit. I hate it. I hate everything about this. But yeah, when you look at this roster, hey, it's pretty fucking small, right? And hey, it's all reusing assets, except for like Quan Chi. He's gonna like completely new motherfucker, I'm pretty sure. And when you look at it, excluding the generic no-name characters with basically no lore, the spirits do have lore. I'll get to the spirits because I think they're the only cool thing on this roster. These are like 21 characters, which is less than the brand new engine, so it wasn't reusing anything. Like complete overhaul. Game that was made 2 decades ago, like a full console game. It was called Deadly Alliance. I don't know if you guys heard of it. That had 23 characters. Every game beyond that has more guys. This is a mobile game. How is your roster smaller than that? I don't care if this is a beta. This is fucking terrible. Right? And I'm sure there'll be more added because live service and also, again, it's a beta. So, yeah, I'm sure the complete roster will be a lot fuller than this. But, man, I don't give a fuck. Because they're reusing MK11 assets and sometimes MKX assets. We're just going to get another fucking MK Mobile roster. They're just going to ignore, like, the 3-hour again, probably. Because they just immediately say, oh, Drama's dead and Goro killed him. For no reason. And yeah, what they do is the artifact shenanigans I'm looking for are just the MK11 crypt stuff, except for like one new thing, which is Clarion, which looks cool, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, new artifact thing. But then it's revealed that like it controls demon / Oni. We don't really know what the fuck the things are. So the generic like Never Souls are, which. That's sad. They just see Neverhours as like literal animals, and that's not like a commentary to make them sympathetic. That's what the writers see them as. Therefore, the characters see them as that. So there's not any progression beyond that idea, which is dumb. They're sentient like fucking. But obviously, I'm also sentient too. But they like fucking talking shit. You got Serena, which yeah. Speaking of Serena. if we're looking at this, where they're reusing a ton of MK11 assets, let me tell you who should also be here. There should be Collector, Chronica, Garrus, Shiva, Sindel. Shiva and Sindel are in this game. Slevendel seems to be here because Sindel's on the evil side for some reason. Again, might just be brainwashed, but I'm pretty sure that kind of sticking, especially since Dominic Chincholo is the only fucking writer for this. So, so you know, you got the guys from the MK11 roster and the MKX roster. They should return, right? All of them. That's like your bare minimum. Then on top of that, there's a Kintaro model in MK11, and because you don't need to make any variations, you do just need the one variation, and you just need to give them like some generic moves and like a single ability, right? Because all the gameplay is an AI farm, which here are living out their fantasies after what they tried with Taz at time. I was like, this could literally be a mobile game, and look what we have now. It's so bad. All you do is like occasionally like drag an ability to a group of people, and other than that, there is no gameplay. Why does not just a turn-based RPG? I don't know, because you have to like pour over like the combo attack to show like what they're doing like passively, and it's all just like combos like reusing stuff from MK11, but yeah, I don't know why you were interested in turn-based. I thought it was going to be a turn-based thing. And this style is just boring. You just occasionally interact with a thing. And there's no strategy because, well, at least the strategy there is, what little there is, makes no fucking sense. Because, you know, you have like your support, like the mending spirit. You don't put them at the back of your team. You put them at the front of your team. You put your fucking support at the front because it means everyone gets to get involved with the melee action and then eventually like kind of like split off afterwards. And it's good to have everyone involved in the melee action because they're up close, so you can like heal the whole team at once. And also, like, you just do more damage up close. Even if you're like a ranged character like Raiden, you just do more damage up close. It is insanely brain dead. It is so fucking garbage. The rest just sucks, right? 21 characters. Appalling. And you know, when we get a full thing, again, I just think it's going to be MK11 and like MKX characters. It's not going to be anything exciting. They're just going to ignore 3 years or so and then just randomly bring you up 3 year characters and say, oh, they're dead now. And you just make up a bunch of bullshit lore about like what Charles Nasty. They don't make up any lore. They just make up like abilities it has. For no reason. Which, well, whatever. Fine. I'll take establishing drama as one of the strongest motherfuckers if he has this OP mask. Which is also called the face of Kunlo. They never bring that up. Because they don't know what that is, because they don't research their shit. They just go, hey, here's the thing, you know, fucking use it. No one cares about Charmian, right? Yeah, just kill him off. For no reason. There's no motive for the Shokan to kill him off. No explanation. I fucking hate it. As soon as that was established, just casually in interaction, I knew that this game was a fuck up. I immediately went from being like, hey, there's some questionable stuff going on here, but I'm still hopefully optimistic. And I went, oh, this is dog shit. This is just another dog shit project. Why I got my hopes up, I don't fucking know. Well, I do know, it's something new that seemed like actually decent. But man, it's literally just an MK11 fucking DLC thing or some shit. It's so absurdly bad, it doesn't contribute anything. And we don't know if this is canon or not yet, because they have like the full cinematic stuff. And again, it seems to, like, it makes sense like a post-MK1 thing that can start your timeline. But it's such a mess, I don't know if I want this as a new timeline, but I guess it's better to just get through like this stuff and maybe do something new after, in like MK12 or whatever. Like, I don't know. And I have to see the full story to really get my feels, like, if this is like a worthwhile like timeline to expand on. Again, I don't think it's ideal. I already don't really care for it because it got dumb shit like the Cyberlink way just vanishing. Which, yeah, Sector Cyrax, weren't they in the game? or even just Triborg, because you have the fucking assets for them, and you can just like recolor one of them for Smoke. Why not? Actually, yeah, you could just have like classic versions like Ermac, Reptile, Smoke, because you have the assets for that. You can just reuse shit. Like even if they were to reuse stuff, that's fine. I want them to reuse stuff because it means there's more potential to focus on new stuff. But what this game does is they reuse stuff to complete the full thing. They haven't added anything really on top of it. It is appalling. And I don't know why they're still trying with the cinematic stuff. My phone feels like it's going to explode every time I'm on it because they pack all this like console level shit in here. But it's still bland for even a mobile game. And even when it's going to be complete, it's going to be bland as fuck. Because again, there's not going to be like some interesting like story and new lore. They're just going to get more details wrong. Like they're making a big deal out of Scorpion being a wraith now. He's a spectre, not a revenant, not a fucking wraith, and he's not a spirit because that's the new NetherRealm undead thing, which they're going to get muddled up with stuff come MK12, guarantee. But the spirits, they're cool. That's how Quantity creates them to like you got the Guardian who has like these two camel. I selected him and it just sent me back. What the fuck? Yeah, this game has a lot of glitches as well. That's worth mentioning. I'm going to discuss them really. But on his back is like these two comma and they like glow red, the blades. These animations you could just use for Serena, who again has a model in MK11, because those bio cards with mocap and Serena, you could have them. So yeah, it's cool to have him, but I don't know why they bothered with that. Like maybe in future they do reuse it for time, but they don't care about that stuff. And also everything needs to be now at like an MK11 model quality because of what they've done. So I don't really think they're going to be doing many new character models because that's probably hard to do, and they probably don't care enough because they have enough stuff to reuse, even if it will be boring. Again, Quantity is completely new, which is interesting. I guess I think the MKX models, like except for like Goro, are reused if they're like human-like, because like the graphics are definitely completely different. But Goro kind of fits, which fair enough. But yeah, there's also Shinnok obviously here, and I don't know if he'll be playable. I have a feeling that they'll just think that hey, he should be like an MVC because he's the main villain. I appreciate he's the main villain over Shao Kahn. I appreciate him acknowledging that Shinnok is a greater threat than Shao Kahn, because he is. That is for true. So yeah, I think they're decent enough premise, you know, like start off your timeline, like focusing on MK4 stuff. You immediately skip out the boring trilogy stuff right there. Even though I still think stuff's happening in trilogy. The intro, like the tournament stuff, I guess, because they're in the Coliseum with like the heroes and the villains. So this is after MK2. I don't know. They need to clarify where specifically we are in the timeline. Either way, I think there's like continuity errors regardless, because Shiva is Goro's fucking mom. But yeah, this is just unbelievable. An absolute disaster. A story you go back to, you can't really get anything from. Like, you count these little things, these token things. They aren't actually anything though. They don't give you anything extra. Though. Actually, no, that's not true. They do have like these bonus rewards. The free thing gets you like 5 gems. Again, quite generous. Albeit the requirements to get free stars is ridiculous. But you get these nice little like fucking drawing stuff, which is cool. Albeit I hate how most of these are too focused on like something more related, like this. It would be nice if drama was actually there and not just a thing. But I'll show you quickly. I'll replay it. See, look, and you had these like shitty interactions. It's like, oh, the mask is wrong, goes nowhere. Yeah, fuck you guys. And you make your little team. You can like choose where they are. Doesn't really matter. So you got like different levels. You get like a level 38 Johnny Cage, like a chapter thing. And so whenever there's a chapter and you are forced to use the hero character, as long as you have like a guest, which I've only have like 2 of them, even though it feels like it should be used more, because a lot of times you're team with someone, like Johnny's team with Fujin for like all of his chapter, and for like half of Scorpions he's teamed with Sub-Zero. they don't use the guest thing there. They use it like once. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, let me show you. And for the record, I'm not doing anything, and I have auto turned off. This is a low level thing. Actually, I have auto turned on. And it's like a 2x speed thing. I'd recommend using that this time, because this is just fucking slow. And so you got like the duck arms and stuff, and like the shell soldier. Actually, yeah, these are just shell soldiers. My bad. There's like the Quatan throne room, which is Shiva's throne room thing. It's Goro. So Goro does like some cool stuff, I guess. He's got like some new stuff, it seems, I guess. And like my mending spray like stays back and then heals. I don't know why I did it automatically. Goro's dead. And yeah, you're basically like there's no real strategy there. It's quite bare bones, and look, when using at least 2 tank characters, pretty dumb. So yeah, there's literally nothing to discuss. Why is refresh? Why does it come with an icon? I don't know. This game's an absolute mess. Regardless, that's my thoughts on Mortal Kombat Onslaught. I'm no longer cautiously optimistic. I am just fucking disappointed, and I think this is dog shit. And I'll keep paying attention to this story thing because it might be on new timeline, and I guess it's better than having to go through fucking MK9 again. But yeah, not a fan, and I'm glad this is being poorly received. Like at first I was like, oh come on, is it like just because it's a mobile game doesn't necessarily going to be bad? But oh, it's bad. And yeah, it deserves all the shit it's getting now. It is terrible. And it's about time we let the people behind this shit know that this isn't acceptable anymore. You can't just push this out. And I know they said, Ed Boon said word doesn't actually mean much. But he said, we're working on more than one thing. And I'm guessing it's just this and like a console game. That's what I think he means by that. So technically just working on one thing really, because this is just asset reuses. So, yeah. But I think that console game is just going to be like an Injustice or something not MK related, because I don't know then why they do an MK spin-off if they're going to have a main thing, right? So, yeah, I think Game Wars will probably be like Injustice as well. So this is what we got for MK, and it's fucking unacceptable. Like, go alongside, you could at least add like Quan Chi, because he's got a new model and stuff. You could add him into MK11 or whatever. If you're going to reuse so much shit, then you might as well partner this up with MK11 to bring that game back to life. But no, literally cannot do a damn thing. It is baffling. But yeah, and I'm level 9, so I have played this a lot. So I think I know. I'm fucking in the top 1,000. I'll be there's probably only 1,000 plays. So yeah, I don't think I'm as much. In any case, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.